What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. There's something I'll always promise you on the show. We will be fair and we will be accurate and we will tell you what's actually going on. And we like to talk a lot about the health of those people who wish to lead this country. And while Donald Trump may be quite sharp in the brain, actually based on a lot of the speeches he's been doing lately, looking very refreshed, young, and energetic, Donald Trump made an appearance this morning where he had massive open sores on his hands, a literal bloody hand. What's this about? Let's read, ladies and gentlemen, and also show you a little bit closer what Donald Trump's hand looked like here. You can see here some open sores, open wounds, and some, like blood. You can see like red blood vessels appearing on Donald Trump's hands in multiple photos from this morning. Not a Photoshop. Donald Trump leaves Trump Tower with mysterious marks on his fingers to go to one of his defamation cases, right, against these sociopaths. Donald Trump spotted mysterious red marks on his hand, made his way to court to watch his accuser, Jean E. Carroll, testify in New York City Wednesday morning. The former president, 77, flew back to New York on Tuesday night after a campaign rally in New Hampshire to cap off a whirlwind 24 hours after winning the Iowa caucuses. Now, I was at the Iowa caucuses. Vivek Ramaswamy endorsed Donald Trump at the Iowa caucuses and then campaigned with him yesterday. I can tell you that it's really cold in Iowa. Could this be frostbite? I mean, I think I know exactly what this is. I'll tell you in a second, but I think I know exactly what this is. Could it be frostbite? I mean, let me make something very clear to you. It was colder than I've ever felt in Iowa. The evening temperature dipped below -40 in Iowa. I mean, it was cold there. So I'm not exactly sure. What could these be? Again, I think I figured it out. But there's a lot of news articles out there though about these marks. Trump's hands show mysterious red splotches as he heads to court. So Trump's critics are jumping on to like this image right here, showing sort of the bloody hand of Donald Trump. What does it mean? The messenger reached out to Trump's camp to ask about the photo, but did not immediately hear back. So, what is it? Does Donald Trump have early stage leprosy? Says Trump deranged sociopath Tim Miller. He probably has early stage everything. These people support Joe Biden. What happened to Trump's hand? It wasn't like this in New Hampshire. I don't know about that. He carries ketchup packets with him? Oh, okay. Got it. Whatever. Okay, so libs are melting down. I mean, they'll do anything but criticize like the guy who has actual full-blown dementia in the White House. But let's take a little people's history back of politicians, Republican and Democrat, with massive bloody bruises on them. President George W. Bush fainted after choking on a pretzel in 2002. And he fainted, and then he had a giant red mark on his face where apparently George W. Bush hit the mat with his pretzel. Look at it. Look at this image. That looks terrible. This is the George W. Bush choking on a pretzel image. So it's really, really bad, obviously. Shouldn't be laughing, but whatever. John Kerry shows off 2 black eyes after breaking nose in hockey match. Maybe it's worth asking, who's beating up our elected officials? Maybe it's worth asking that. Is that actually happening? So John Kerry had this massive black eye after what is quote unquote a hockey match. You sure about that? So John Kerry is in his 70s, really old. You think John Kerry was playing hockey? I don't think so. Don't know what was going on, but I don't think hockey. Look at this. Look what happened to Harry Reid. Look at this. Who's beating up our elected officials? I mean, that's the deep state. This is the real deep state, the deep bruising the state. Look at these horrible injuries on Harry Reid's face. Look at this. They had to cover his eye. These awful injuries. Las Vegas man admits concocting story about Harry Reid's eye. Okay, what happened? No, Harry Reid was not beaten up by his brother and concocted the man who coerced a false rumor to explain Senate Majority Leader's injury. Oh, okay. Larry Pfeiffer told the Las Vegas Sun that he made up the story after being appalled by blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. Who cares? But has anybody ever explained what happened to Harry Reid? Harry Reid has a lot of history with the mob. So did the mob beat up Harry Reid? Get something done?
Get this black eye.
Here's what Harry Reid says.
With Manny by challenging Floyd Mayweather. I didn't go bull riding. I wasn't riding a motorcycle. I was exercising in my new home. And the doctors have told me I better take it easy. I had my presentation all made to start the new Congress. I've been doing new Congresses for, this will be my 33rd year, and I really have some homesickness, for lack of a better description. But I had a terrific meeting this morning with my leadership. Senator Durbin, Senator Schumer.
All right, shut up. Okay, so like, again, Harry Reid, big time history with the mob. Who knows? They rough him up? Not sure. Once again, what the hell is going on Joe Biden's chin? Not sure. This is what Joe Biden's chin looks like. He has squirrel nuts on his chin. These are new. These like just recently appeared. So here's Joe Biden's like weird chin. What the hell are those? Along with a lot of other like maladies and strange things that appear on Joe Biden. What the hell are these on his chin though? You can see this. These are squirrel nuts. What is that? Does your chin do that? My chin doesn't do. Does your chin do that? No human chin should do this. What the hell's going on? Plastic surgeons have straight up said that Joe Biden's had hundreds of thousands of dollars of work done. So we don't know. So apparently, people love doing this kind of stuff where they zoom in on Joe Biden, and you see weird stuff on like his neck and his ears and stuff like that. Our best contention is that Joe Biden isn't wearing a mask. And that Joe Biden is, I mean, this is one of my favorites right here, where Joe Biden pulls his skin, and you can see the creepy, like translucent, like sort of plasticky skin. You see that? You see that right there? Oh my God. So what is this? Well, according to a professional plastic surgeon who knows some of the people that do work on Joe Biden and who went through Joe Biden's past history in great detail, Joe Biden's had so many facelifts. They got to move that skin somewhere. They can't take it off his body, obviously. So they move that skin way back into his neck. They like pull his skin taut around his face, which is why Joe Biden looks like a glazed donut when he's had these procedures done. And so this is what happens with Joe Biden. So anyway, very creepy. Also, Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell showed up with a absolute black hand. Look at this. Massive black hand, massive black marks on his face. Look at Mitch McConnell's hands. Look at this. Holy smokes. Not a healthy man. Mitch McConnell returns to Senate after concussion rib injury. This was because, I believe this story, Mitch McConnell fell down and broke a couple ribs, fell down the stairs. Jeez. So this is what Mitch McConnell looked like after tripping down the stairs and was hospitalized for weeks on end. Look at his face. Look at these hands. Stop having these geriatrics run our nation. Stop it. Mitch McConnell, weird purple hands. They have an easy explanation. Well, yeah, he fell down the stairs, broke his ribs. Diseased, old, decaying fossils, these people who are running our country into the ground. A reminder that two of the most legendary football coaches, Bill Belichick and Nick Saban, said, hey, we're in our 70s. We're done. We're past our prime. We're going to retire. Yet our political class is like, I'm in my 90s. I'm not leaving. It's the meme from Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not leaving. Yeah, okay. Just in case you're wondering if this is something that might affect people of a potentially younger stature, Barack Obama is in his 60s, not in his 80s yet. Barack Obama, though, was seen with massive bruises on his hands, or so we were told. This is what I think might have actually happened with Donald Trump. Okay, so let me connect the dots here. So this got a community note. This post is being like, well, what happened with Barack Obama? Why does Barack Obama have all these bruises and a black eye after a chef drowned at Barack Obama's mansion? What actually got community noted is that he's been bandaging his fingers to play golf for years because you can see here the bandages on Barack Obama's fingers. And of course, we don't believe things until they've been proven to us, but there's actually lots of photos of Barack Obama, girly little Barack Obama, like having bandages on his hands while he's playing golf. And the reason why he does this is because if you play an enormous amount of golf, then there's a lot of friction. Here's like a good example of another bandage across his fingers. There's a lot of friction between your hand and the actual club. And so then that can create a sore on your hands. So like this is what it would look like Like this is a good example. Like this is what it would look like if you have a sore on your hand. This is something that is supposed to like protect the inside of your palm and your fingers from getting blisters due to the fact that if you swing the golf club a lot, that rubber against the skin is going to create a sore. And you can see here what those sores look like. Okay, so get a load of this. If you match this up with Donald Trump and the sores on Donald Trump's hands, you literally can see it's like almost exactly the same. See that? It's like the exact same style of sore. So the exact same wound. And then almost the exact same places on Donald Trump's hands. So our argument is that Donald Trump, who loves to play golf, like, and has been playing golf a lot, obviously. I think this is how Donald Trump takes the pressure off and the stress off. Donald Trump has blisters from playing golf. I think that is absolutely the most logical explanation. It looks exactly like a golf blister, and it looks exactly like the place that you get blisters on your hands from holding a golf club right there on the inside of your palm and around your index and around your thumb and index finger. I mean, that's like absolutely the most logical conclusion. And Donald Trump, as we know, likes to play golf and also likes to use memes of him playing golf to criticize Joe Biden and his inability to stand up straight on a flat surface. Donald Trump posting this on Truth Social. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Occam's razor says that the most logical, the conclusion that's the most logical, the conclusion with the least assumptions is going to be the right one. And I think that's what's going on here. Golf Brews. Do you think something else? Let me know. Obviously, we care a lot about Donald Trump. We care a lot about his health. We think that there are people that really have bad intentions for Donald Trump. And so we'll keep following this story. But that's what's going on here. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe, and stay exceedingly, incredibly based.